let's get to it. Where you from?
Boy, oh boy, from East Baltimore, 4x4, man.
Okay, yeah.
Born and raised.
Oh, so you probably know about a bunch of chains being snatched. Ain't nobody play with 4x4.
Nah, nobody play up here.
Now, what middle school you went to? And
I went to my elementary. I went to St. Clair Lane. Middle school, I went to Northeast. Then I ended up down Dunbar.
Now up Northeast, did you with Pop Warner team? You play Pop Warner ball?
Yeah, I played up Northwood.
You played? Did you play? You said you played baseball too, right?
Yeah, I played baseball up Northwood too.
Okay.
I started off up the Weeds playing baseball. Then the Weeds got shut down. Then I transferred over to Northwood.
See, Northwood was a powerhouse and all that.
Yeah.
Y'all had y'all home. What was it, my man? My man Doriel. Shout out to Doriel Briggs. I know he watching, but he played for Northwood, right? So they had like in-house type of league, and then they had the traveling team. They used to talk about the traveling, like you had to be nice to be on that travel.
You had to be nice to be on that traveling team.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had to be nice to be on the traveling team. If you wasn't that, you wasn't on there.
Now let me ask you this, E. All right, playing. Did you played up Northwood football too?
Yeah.
So was it a foregone conclusion you was going to Dunbar, or was it in the school?
No, at first it wasn't. I was supposed to go to Maryville.
Okay.
But somehow Pompey, I played up Northwood. Let me tell you this story. I didn't want to play. I was going down Dunbar, right? 9th grade. I'll never forget this shit. Lawrence Darian and Joe Avent, they was like, yo, we gonna hurt you because of my brother, Jody Lewis.
Whoa.
Because he went up late.
Okay.
So I was like, I ain't playing. I'm just gonna go back to 12-14.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back there and played with her. I was quarterback for her, and I was going to Maryville. Somehow Pete talked her to get me to come down Dunbar.
Man, who was on your team up? Can you tell the people who was on your team up Northwood there before you
on
went?
That 12-14 team?
Yeah. And how y'all tell the people how y'all finished out. See, I love the Northwood stories, even though
oh my God,
they put me on the waiting list. I'm like, yeah, I still feel some type of way about that.
Man, we had a monster house down there, boy. We had I can't think of everybody. Clyde, Sherman. People probably don't know A-Train that got killed on North Avenue went up city.
Okay.
He was a fullback up city. Boy, oh boy. Herb's son, Dirt. Our team. Who else I'm missing? Big Lip Rob from down
Did y'all go undefeated?
Yeah, we had one of the best running backs ever, man. I'm talking about he came down Dunbar and played with me, and he was our running back my last year, yo. Larry Johnson, man. You ask anybody about LJ, DeJuan, man, this boy, oh man, he was magnificent, dog.
Was he a power back? Was he a skill back? You know what I'm saying?
Man, he did it all. He can outrun you, he can shake you, he can reverse field on you, he can run over you, and he wasn't no big dude.
Man.
Yo just had a heart of a goddamn lion, man. Man, when he first came down Dunbar, man, coach like, I don't know what to do with him. You know him. I said, Larry, what you want to do? Go left or right? He like, let's go right. I gave him a sweep left, yo. I'm in the backfield like this, just looking at him because I haven't seen him since 12-14. And it was my senior year in high school he came down there. Man, and when people say, E, what can he do? I say, yo, give him some block and watch him do his thing. And that first run, man, I think he broke it for about 15, 20 yards. They was like, and he danced for the 15, 20 yards.
Hey.
boy was bad, yo.
Hey.
Yeah.
Dante, listen, Dante gonna join us.
Yeah.
Gonna join us too. He gonna join us too. All right, but look, hold up. Before we get
Dante Jones.
Yeah, but before we get to before we get to Dunbar, right? And you was posing went up Maryville. They see that pipeline is crazy. That now tell people how did you get treated when you first went down? Because it's like when you go down Dunbar, motherfuckers like, oh, you the Northwood kid. You got people that hate that. Then there's so many though that's from down Northwood. And then you get the flip side of the kids. Some of the kids that come from Northwood come down there and get their shit. Or they don't start. They get they don't even play because they like I ain't even see the field or high school is real. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of them just go off of that Northwood rap. Everybody that come from Northwood ain't gonna be good.
But
don't get it wrong. During my time, it was a lot of us that came from Northwood that produced when we went to the next level. A lot of us.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Listen, y'all deserve it. But you'll hear the stories. Like, only reason why he started because he went to Northwood and such and such. Come on, you heard the story. I heard the story, so I know you didn't heard.
I didn't get no story because like I said, my 9th grade year I didn't play. My 10th grade year, I was I was the punter, the kicker, and like when we played certain teams, I was the safety. Then my 11th grade year, that's when I started, but we wasn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
We was really starting to find ourselves.
What you mean by that?
Like we wasn't on page. In the beginning, we was getting our ass whipped.
Let me ask you something.
As time went on, we started to, improve. You feel what I'm saying? Which carried over into our 12th grade year.
I'm gonna ask you something. Do you regret not playing? Do you regret not playing your when you played 12-14? You was in high school, right?
Yeah.
So do you regret playing that? What's up, Jay? Do you regret playing another year Pop Warner, who started just going in and playing in high school?
I mean, sometimes I regret, but at that time, your first year in high school, then you see these guys bigger than you threaten you because of what your brother did to them in the high school. You feel what I'm saying? Battles. That like scared me. But okay. I knew deep down inside I was tougher than that.
Right. You ain't hear like I thought we talk about champions. Y'all always winning championships. I thought you about to say, no, I want to win this national championship before I go to the next level or something.
No, I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just scared. I ain't gonna even lie to nobody. I was scared.
Now I got another football player on here talking football. I love this thing.
Oh, is that my wide receiver in the back?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got my wide receiver in the back, shorty.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Talk that talk.
What it do, Tay?
What's up, baby? Hey, listen.
What it do, baby? What it do, Odie?
Hey, yo, people don't be understanding, yo. Like, Larry DeWan Johnson is different, yo. Like, yo, take Tavon Austin and add power to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Larry was. Yo, he can break you down. He can outrun you. And he will run you smooth over.
When I say Taz,
yo, he was special.
He
was one of a kind, man. No, put it like this. I remember homecoming his senior year because he went to Hoff Institute. Everybody, they didn't even know him down there. So
right.
He announced his name and people was like, who? And he came out hitting backflips. Back out, back out, back out, back out, back out. And the crowd went crazy. Like, yo, he was special, man. I'm telling you, yo. We had some talented folks down there, man. Like my man O.P. Patrick Parker, yo.
Well, what he do? What he do out there?
Listen. Yo, our offense at that point in time was Larry right or left,
Mm-hmm.
Throw the ball to Omar. That was the offense, yo. And
I don't care where I threw it at, baby.
Oh,
He went and got it, Taz.
He went and got it.
He went and got it. I remember one game down Patterson, yo. I threw that bitch way over his head. Yo, the nigga hit him at the bottom of the feet. He went up to get it. Nigga hit him at the bottom of the feet. I think he landed on his head.
His head popped up.
Yo, we thought he was done, dog. This man hopped right back up like, that's what I'm talking about. I said, oh, shit. Let's play ball, baby.
Yo, folks don't realize.
Y'all talk about this. Talk about that year y'all played. That year y'all played together. Y'all mentality, and y'all can go in depth into the game. Like that Lake Clemson game. You got to talk about the rival game. That Patterson game.
Patterson was always a rival game. And it's funny, yo, the best part about everything was I was a young boy their senior year. So being able to sit there and watch, cause like really, the evolution of the start of Dunbar changing from a basketball school to a football school started their senior year.
Right.
That's when it started because like, yo, we were stacked. We had talent and it was just, and we had coaching. So everything was just starting to evolve, you know, like that Patterson game. People don't realize Patterson, the first time that year they played Patterson, beat them like 30-0.
30-0.
And then when Larry couldn't play, I'm just gonna say he couldn't play that championship game.
That championship game.
That changed everything.
Man.
Everything because like he was a major part. So we couldn't really, you know what I mean, couldn't overcompensate for that major loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, how many touchdowns did you score prior game?
How many you felt like it?
Playing, he probably gave you one a game. He guaranteed to break one. Somewhere during the game, he's guaranteed to break one.
Who came in? Who started tailback the championship game?
Was it Hollis or Hollis?
Hollis, and Johnny. Hollis, and Johnny. Yep. I mean, it was between those three. Like I say, Larry also not only when he did it on the offensive side, he played middle linebacker next to Tommy.
Yo, you would look at this little guy, yo, and say, yo, he's not that guy, yo.
Yo,
we want to go find some footage. For real.
Hey, yo, man, I would pay whatever to have footage of that guy play from little league to high school. Yo, Taz, he was that special. Like he's like a ghost of Baltimore. That's what he's like, a ghost.
Yeah,
you just hear the myths about him, but seeing him live.
Listen, when y'all talk about he was just like Tavon Austin, you know everybody gonna perk up now. That's why I say I was now.
Hey,
we take y'all.
We can have this discussion, baby.
Listen.
We can have that discussion. Anytime.
He was it.
You was Tavon Austin though. We talk about Mount Rushmore.
We talk about Tavon Austin, baby.
If Larry had 4 years of high school football, I don't think there's a back in Maryland that would have touched him. Like, and Tavon was great. That's my guy. Tavon was great. And this ain't taking nothing from Tavon.
No, not at all.
But this just the fact that, like, you just take all the moves Tavon had, the vision, but he had so much power. Like, Tavon wasn't running through you. He gonna make you look dumb and run past you.
Larry would do that too.
Yeah, he would make you look dumb, run past you. Then the next time you come up, he will run you smooth over. You know what I mean? So it was just that extra punch that he had that changed everything. Yeah. Because I'm a defensive guy my whole life. The worst back you face is a back that got moves and power. Somebody got moves, you already know you just gonna break down. Somebody got power, you gonna buckle up. But somebody that can give you both, that's when the problem.
You don't know how to take them.
You don't know how to take them.
Hey,
so, and if you choose wrong, you're gonna choose wrong.
You say that right. It was bowling ball. Bowling ball
was power. Bowling ball was power.
Only seen bowling ball play twice. Once down Northwood, and then the time they beat us for our homecoming, my 10th grade year when I transferred in, they beat us and shit down Dunbar. All right, buddy.
Yeah, bowling ball was power.
Bowling was power, but bowling ball go straight. Yo, bowling ball was not trying to run around anything.
He gonna run you straight over.
He gonna straight
you
like
him.
Oh, he will hit you. That's it. Like
That's
if he could walk in the end zone, if he could step to the right and go score, he not. Bowling ball had one thing: downhill,
run you over.
Now he ain't kidding about nothing else.
Now,
Bowling ball game.
you know this has been talked for a while. Well, with my class, bowling ball or alley. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the 10th, but you had to. We was putting their names together. Maybe because they both coming from Northwood with huge names. You know what I'm saying? They different people, but they both leaving that program as they talk bowling ball. They talk bowling ball all over town. You seen bowling ball play today?
Bowling ball was tough.
Yeah, he was tough. Yeah, he was tough.
Yeah, what separated them two, because Ali could run through you and run past you. Like Ali's speed was ridiculous to be that size.
Yeah,
that was the thing. Like Ali, and that was Ali wasn't a move. He wasn't giving you a whole bunch of moves, but he would just straight run smooth past you, or he would just straight run smooth over you. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of said. Bowling ball wasn't all speed. Bowling ball was just straight power.
I'm gonna tell you, what's the name was another bad boy too. Come from Northwood, Ricky.
With Dangerfield?
Ricky Dangerfield.
Yeah, bro, Ricky, speed.
Harold Lyman.
Speed. Yeah. You know what I mean?
How they went through, like the city had. City always kept them little speedy backs though.
Yeah. Listen, Ricky, when I first got in Northwood, you talk about somebody who could run a toss and outrun the corner on like the fourth step. Like he was that fast. Like Ricky hit that edge and it was a wrap.
Ricky was gone.
He ran.
It was a wrap. Yo, I don't know if he ran track, but he should have. Because I ain't never seen. The only other person up Northwood that had speed like Ricky was what was his name? He played with us too.
Who was that?
Damn. Oh, it's gonna come to me. Not Keita. It was It's gonna come to me. Because Ricky was with me that first year, but that second year
he came up there with us. 11, 13.
Yeah, he came up with y'all, but back on 10, 12, it was it's gonna come to
No, it's gonna come to you, but I'm gonna put y'all on the hot seat right now, right?
What?
Put you on the hot seat. It won't be Ted too if I don't. Let's talk about them championship undefeated teams, right? It's not a slight to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the football state championship team. You know what I'm saying? When y'all had them gold helmets and y'all won that first state title, you know what I'm saying? That was legendary. It was the first city school that ever pulled something like that off. Now you see how the program then progressed. I didn't even see it progress. We still win a championship. We still win a championship. We y'all think y'all ranked. If y'all team played the Tavon Austin team.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you flat out.
Yep,
we'd have smashed them. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
Tavon wouldn't have did that to us.
No, it was we was too stacked across the board. You know what I mean? We was too stacked. What he did well. We also like we had dogs. You know what I mean? And
dogs.
And then like I say, and Tavon was great.
Yeah,
the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference. The difference was the level of coaching and the dogs of our generation. You know what I mean? Because we ain't let no one person beat us. You know what I mean? And
Pompey wouldn't have let that happen.
Yeah. The one person gonna beat us. Besides Tavon, you had Sean Farr. Sean Farr was a dog too. That's my guy. But at the same time, we had so many. You got to think about on my state championship team, we had like 13 of us play Division I football. So that's for a reason.
Right.
That's back in the day when Baltimore City wasn't even putting people in college for football like that.
You know
what I mean?
You probably said that. You said that you fan too, Dante. Say that one more time.
I said back in we had like 13 dudes play Division I football off that team.
That right.
Baltimore City wasn't doing it like that. So if you think that, like I say, what Tavon did great, what Sean Farr did great, we just had it was our level of play was higher across the board. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Tavon was here. You had Sean Farr. You had, what's my man, the quarterback? That's my guy, too. Jonathan Perry. They was flat out I love that group. I love them group of kids, you know what I mean? Because I remember they came out 7-on-7, no coaches, just them, and they was just rolling, you know what I mean? So they danced, it was special. But across the board, you know what I mean? You had me and Ali, outside linebacker, Tommy and Bo, and people don't realize Bo never went to college to play football, but Bo was an animal.
You got that contact.
What? Yo, downhill, trying to end people's life. That was Bo mindset. Bo wasn't trying to tackle you. He was trying to stop you from having kids and had your kids having kids. You know what I mean? Like secondary wise, then we had and on top of EJ opened the door for a kid, Anthony Wiggins. Wiggs was a baller, but you know we had great football and we had great mentors.
Right.
That's what helped us at Dunbar back then because they were gatekeepers. You know what I mean? At that point in time.
Speak on that. How important that you think that
that's everything. Yo, when they moved our JV team up to varsity for the playoffs, like for the Merville game and then the playoff game. So me, Wiggs, Gary Hinton, all of us moved up. We got a chance to be around, like you talk about rock stars, EJ, Omar, my brother, Larry, Hollis. They were rock stars. So we was able to groom. They was grooming us and preparing us. So when it became our time, it wasn't like somebody already opened the door for us. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. So Wiggs watching EJ play. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Wiggs watching Noodles play. So when Wiggs stepped in, because you got to think about it. Wiggs was one of the most decorated quarterbacks in probably Maryland history. Yeah. A national championship and 2 state championships. Ain't no other quarterback though. That's special. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's special. And he did his thing. But EJ opened the door and you seeing that on an everyday basis. So you seeing how to work hard, how to do these certain things. That's what made Dunbar so great in football because we wasn't selfish. Right. You know what I mean? Our goal was when we walked out the door, we wanted to make sure the cupboard was full. Mm-hmm. Not leave out the door and the cupboard empty. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what set us apart from a lot of schools. We wasn't selfish. You know what I mean? When them young JV kids came out, we embraced them. Let's go, this is what we gotta do because we want our legacy to continue on. Yes. EJ, Omar, my brother, that team, that 93 team, started the transition of the takeover of football in Baltimore City. Yeah. Hands down, no fans of bus.
Yeah. But people ain't know, we didn't have no 40 people on our team.
Nope.
We probably had at 25, maybe 30.
At the most.
Niggas, you had to play both ways.
You had to. Every special team. Yo, EJ, tell Taz about the Tommy story when he kept a Walbrook joint.
Hey, Taz. Yo, we kicked the ball off, Taz, right? Man, oh man, this dude hit me so hard, Taz. Man, I went on the sideline, cussed Pete out like, man, that motherfucker hit me, boy. I won't be around the quarterback no more. Yo said, Tommy, come here. You better handle that. Hey, Taz, when I say I go to kick this ball off, Taz, this boy Tommy come in motion, and the same dude that hit me the first time tried to hit me. This boy hit him. This dude said, Coach, I can't hear. Coach, I can't hear. This boy Tommy was a hard-hitting dude, man.
Tommy was special, yo. He's a different breed of animal, yo. Like from a pup, Tommy was just special. Like you don't meet many people. And the other one I can say that I met like that at a young age was Tavon. I met Tavon in like 7th grade, so I knew he was gonna be special. Well, I met Tommy, and Tommy was 10 years old, and I knew he was going to the league. And people say, no, that's no way. At 10 years old, I knew he was going to the league because he was that special.
That boy was good.
Man, some of Rushmore. When you speak Tommy's name, man, it's Rushmore.
All day long.
All day long. And what he accomplished, man. Man, listen, They made me wear number 11 my senior year on some Tommy Polly shit. I'm like, man, don't even play with me. Come on, man.
Don't do that to me, yo.
Don't do that to me.
Hey, yo, Omar, yo, jump on L. Hey, Omar, gonna jump on real quick, man. So you see.
What's good, fellas? What's popping?
What's good? Oh,
man, not much, man. Listen, I hear you guys talking about the history of our school. I love it. I love it what you guys are doing, man. Just kind of shedding light on how it got started.
Yeah.
How it got started, man.
Yeah.
How it got started. So, but yeah, man, Tay, I'm listening to Tay, and he telling nothing but facts. Him and EJ telling nothing but facts, man. But you know, it's I credit all of the accolades and all of what we achieved to Coach P. Pompey.
Let's talk about it. You know
what I mean? Coach. I mean, you know what I mean? Coach P. Pompey kind of laid down the foundation, allowed us to be who we were as young men, and even, you know, taught us how to excel as young men.
Yeah.
So I mean, I credit Coach Pete to all of it, man. And a lot of people don't understand. Coach Pete was a better football coach than he was a basketball coach. That's what people don't understand. Coach Pete knew that football, baby.
The type of guy who's defensive coach. Far as with football.
Coach Pete was all around. He wasn't. You said what type of coach was he?
He ran both sides. I know he's the head coach, but you know,
yes, sir.
They have a specialty like, all right, the offense, my baby. They may put the other coach.
No, Coach Pete ran them all.
Everything was his baby.
Everything was his baby. Coach Pete ran them all, baby. Coach Pete was special. He
had the assistant right there. He tell what defense he want, and he sent it in. But yeah, everything was him.
Yeah, everything Coach Pete ran, man. Coach Pete was special. And people don't understand, you know what I mean? I know you talked about it last time, Des, about, you know, a coach actually being pushed out of a situation. Mm-hmm. But I think Tate spoke on it. That, you know, everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? He was able to go back home and kind of end his career back home, and then was able to hook up with Tate to continue the legacy at Emerson. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. But yeah, Coach Pete, man, he touched a lot of kids' lives, and a lot of kids can contest, both on the gridiron and on the hardwood, what he did for them, and it was just special. It was just special. You know what I mean? Special.
Look, it sounds like you like the Belichick. You know, Belichick, you got all this insistence.
I mean, he was that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He was that, man. He touched lives that you probably thought he couldn't touch, man.
Yep.
Man, I wish I met him, man. I wish I could have met him, man. I used to see him from afar, but at this time, when I was down Dunbar, we playing against him. I ain't really know the legacy. You know what I'm saying? I knew that the basketball, but I ain't into now. I'm learning some things. You know what I mean? I'm like a kid in the candy store right now. When I jump all around and stuff like that, because it'd be a lot. It'll be my head. I be wanting to ask. Then there's a lot of people that be paying attention to the show. You want to ask questions also. It's like, ask this. I'm like, I was going to do to ask some shit like that. I told him, he a football guy. I'm a basketball guy. But I played football, but I still love the story, and I still like to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You do this a couple times a week. You know what I mean? It's all love for real. Because my kids love it, because they learn it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure y'all kids would too. Because we talk about it, they think we lying whatever. Like, whatever. But when they hear other people doing it, turn right. Oh, all right, okay. And I ain't gonna lie, fella. I be wanting all my credit to be a black ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's real talk.
So when I told him, my son, when he talked to me, you better have some respect behind my name, because I did what I did.
Yeah, and that's real.
Yeah.
But like platforms like this, man, I appreciate what you're doing. for the city and allowing people to come back and kind of give the true stories on the history of Baltimore. You know what I mean? And it's big because a lot of
people
guys
just don't know.
They don't know, and they don't know
just don't know.
You know, that class of '92 was the start. Well, football '92, but graduating class of '93 was the start of what transpired at Dunbar as related.
What's going on at Dunbar right now?
Yeah, it was the start. So, I mean, Dunbar was good back in the day, but the restart of the football piece was when my quarterback. I always credit this dude right here. This dude right here for allowing me to get an education here. You know what I mean? Del State University. You know what I mean? Which also brought in Darrell and Dante. You know what I mean? So it's just the legacy that Pete Pompey. I keep going back to him because, man, I just appreciate him and his roses. He got his roses while he was here, but it's so much more that he's deserved. Right. You know what I mean? That
he not getting credit for.
Yeah, that he not getting credit for. But platforms like this is allowing him to get his credit. You know what I mean? And this is just awesome for us to be able to talk about this and reminisce and kind of enjoy the moments that you know what I mean, that were missed because of no tape. There's not a lot of tape to actually see Larry Johnson. People don't understand. I mean, we keep harping on this kid.
Ain't no tape, no footage.
Man, we probably it probably be hard to get some footage on back in the day.
Man,
it ain't like it now when you go on the internet and check a dude out. We didn't have that stuff back then, man.
Somebody got y'all y'all playoff tape though. Somebody got a couple of games.
Yeah. Willie, I know Willie had he posted the Patterson game on YouTube. That's on YouTube, but he don't have footage of Larry Johnson. That Larry Johnson, yeah, but Larry Johnson, the dude would run straight and shake his whole shoulder pads a move, but he'd be going straight.
No, it'd be cool to find a video, but no, I just want to see y'all games. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's on YouTube. That championship game on YouTube, even though that was the only. See, we was 9-0, and I saw you posted that we was 9-0, and no one scored on us.
That was crazy.
No one scored on us. Our defense was crazy.
That was crazy.
It was crazy, and a lot of people don't know about it until you posted it the other day. And I'm like, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it because you know what I mean. We worked hard to get that 9-0 with no one scoring on us until Merville had a fluke score, and it was on me. I take the credit. I take the blame.
What happened?
Merville had a fluke score on us in the last regular season of the game in week 10.
What happened?
Well, the quarterback threw the ball, and the dude kind of pushed me off, scored a touchdown, and it hurt. It hurt.
You got lost a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll take that. But like I said, we and that was Tommy's freshman year. And Tay, I know Tay talked about Tommy throughout his years at Dunbar. His freshman year was probably just as good as his goddamn senior year. Tommy was a monster. Tommy was a monster. Like I played cornerback, right? Mm-hmm. Tommy, it would be a sweep my way. Tommy would play fucking middle linebacker. I would wait till he cleaned it up till I jump on the pile. Like, I just wasn't doing it. Tommy make the play. I say, oh yeah, good one. I'll jump on the pile at him. Yeah, I mean,
Hollis was a monster, yo.
Hollis was a monster. Hollis definitely was a monster. Yep.
How was Merville? Did y'all play Merville that year?
Yeah, that was the year. That's when they had Duncan.
Yeah.
R.E. Rest in peace, Antoine.
Yeah. Antoine. Yep. Antoine quarterback.
Sean Reed.
Jabari. Yeah, he the one who scored on me, motherfucker.
Who else was on that team, yo? Neil.
I ain't gonna fix my shit home.
Who scored?
Jabari scored on me on that touchdown. Antoine threw him a pass, and he pushed off on me. It was a pass interference. I don't appreciate that shit.
That Patterson game. Talk about
Which one? The first one or the championship?
Let's go to the first one first, and then we get to the second one.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Well,
I think the first one, that's the one he landed on his head.
I landed on my neck. Yeah, I landed on my neck. Land on my neck.
Yo, but we just went that game. We just went in there and just straight ripped them apart, man.
Was it? Y'all playing Patterson? That was another powerhouse team.
Yeah.
Was it? I know the different type of motivation. Y'all kind of remember what Coach was saying leading up to the game?
Man, we remember the year before, man.
Uh-huh.
The year before, like I said, that year before, it was a tough year for us. Okay. And, you know, we ain't start gelling until like the end of, going into the end of the year, which led over into that 93 year. Yep. And from there, from that 93 year, man, it was just like, we had the dogs on the defense. We had the dogs on the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Just once Larry joined us, man.
Yes, sir.
Man,
yes, sir.
It made our team even. Woo, Lord, man.
Apple juice.
Oh man, I wish we had some footage on this guy, so people don't think we just talking and just to be talking about this guy.
Now,
a lot of dudes from that era, and you say that name, niggas will say, woo, Larry? Oh, man.
Oh, you know what? Cancel my orange juice. Give me a half and half.
At this time. Was it?
Sweet tea and lemonade.
Say that again?
I'm sorry, fellas.
We can't even hear you. You can't hear you.
Hold up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, I was so apart. Can you hear me?
No, you keep going in and out.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, I said I was Forest Park.
Forest Park?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Reason why I asked you that.
Who was on 18? They
had the running back. Remember
the running back with the dreads, Bilal. Because he played on the All-Star team with us. I think his name was Bilal.
Bilal, yep. He was tough.
Yo, he was tough. Oh, that dude was tough. Even though they ain't had no team, he was their whole team.
He still made it to the All-Star game. What about?
Yeah, he was their whole team.
Emerson.
Oh man, boy, that first year, what was that? 92 year when they had them two big backs in the backfield, Omar. I think they had two big backs in the backfield. I can't think of their name. Man, they was tough. You remember them two backs the first year?
They was
92 year.
They was big. I don't remember who they was, but Emerson was tough. Emerson always gave us some trouble.
Oh yeah. But that our 93 year, like you said, we was running through everybody in 93
We ran through everybody.
That's crazy.
It wasn't no close games, really.
No, man, no close game.
How was that passing game so close?
All right, EJ, you want me to talk about it, EJ? You want to talk about it?
Oh man.
Hey, look. Hey, Dad, listen.
Oh man.
We never watched film. All right. We never watched film. Pete Page just prepared us mentally and physically for the game. So we ain't care what you was throwing at us. Obviously, Patterson watched film.
Mm-hmm.
Watched it, man. They watched it, dog.
They watched it. They knew every play we was running. Credit to what's the coach?
Roger Rand.
Roger Rand. Credit to him. You know what I mean? He had our offense. Like EJ and I had this connection that nobody could touch the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the dude picked off a pass that was like our bread and butter. I think it was it was called 61, right? E?
61
X.
Down and out.
So, and I would always take it to the house because it was just easy. Man, they sat on that thing so bad, they picked it off, took it to the house. Then they did a hook and lateral on us. Yo, they was ready for
They
it.
was prepared.
They was prepared. They definitely was prepared.
They was very prepared. Roger Red had them ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And then what really hurt us was when I got to the gym, Tez, Pompey said, "Let me talk to you." And he's like, "Man, I got some news to tell you." And like, "What's going on, Coach?" You know Larry not gonna be with us today.
Right.
And that just threw everything off for us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, Taz? That threw everything off. That fucked me up, Taz, when Coach told me that. Then I go in the locker room and they had his jersey pinned up on the wall.
Yep.
Man.
That hurt us.
And Pompey told him, like, anything you need, let him know so he can make moves. Larry never let him know what was going on. So that's how Larry didn't
make it.
Championship game.
Man.
That hurts.
And he was the big piece. Like what they was throwing at us with Larry, it wouldn't even have mattered, man. Because he would have opened up my passing game.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't cheat on Omar. Now that we just had Hollis, Suge, and Johnny back there, it's like now we can cheat a little bit because they not Larry. They're not gonna do what Larry did. I'm not taking nothing away from them three.
Yeah.
But like I said, they wasn't Larry.
Right. No, I understand. That's understandable too. They was W. Was W. Like as far as over top of.
They was just I don't know if they was doubling. They could have been doubling, I don't know. But they just knew what we were running. We couldn't do nothing with it. They knew what we were running. Every play, like every pass play, they was on it. I was getting frustrated.
Well, what was the talk like?